choosing to be single and dealing with less bullshit because y'all sat here and gave us so much bullshit on why we should be fucking doormats to y'all emotions.
Come on, Randy.
Opposed to taking fucking accountability for the fact that you ain't healed yourself from the fucked up shit your fucked up ass mama did to you. Come on, Reggie.
Ooh, homegirl, she just went in. I'm not going to use those choice of words as to why I am single, but let's get into it. Now, before y'all go ahead, let me address the elephant that y'all about to put in this room, okay? I know y'all about to say, well, women, they need healing too. They be wanting a financial provider. They be wanting somebody to give them everything, like kind of a father figure type situation. This video can go for men and women. But the video I'm about to post is going to specifically be for women and why we don't date. Because the reason why I feel like it's important for me to talk about these things, because society does not bother men when they're single at a certain age. Society doesn't tell you, oh bro, you about to push 30 or you're 25 and you're not married yet. Matter of fact, as a man, society tells you, oh bro, you got time. You ain't got to settle. There's all these hoes out here. So that's why I'm going to talk specifically about women, specifically about me. And I know a lot of women share the same reasons why they are single. A lot of y'all got mommy issues. A lot of y'all really got mommy issues, and you carry those mommy issues into your relationships, and I'm not your mama. A lot of y'all can't believe that a woman is wholesome and loyal and loving to you because you saw your mama having niggas jumping in and out of her bed when you was little. A lot of y'all don't want to believe a woman because your mother used to coach you to tell you lies to your daddy when you was little. And a lot of y'all mothers let y'all become the man of the house when y'all weren't men. And so right now, when it's time for you to be a man, you have a premature notion of what being a man of the house is, because you weren't nothing but 7-year-old walking around with the same haircut as your daddy, the man who left your mama. And now you think that same behavior as a 7-year-old, as a 70-year-old or a 40-year-old or a 30-year-old is acceptable. But it ain't. And also, y'all get with these wrong women. You think with your little head, not your big head, and pour all your little love and honesty and respect into these women. And then when you find out she a hoe, then your mind, instead of just saying I messed up, instead of just saying I picked the wrong person, or instead of just saying, you know what I'm saying, I placed wife tendencies on a hoe, you can't fathom that. So you just say all women are like this. And it's a pride thing, because a lot of y'all too prideful or too boastful to say you made a mistake. So you get with a woman later on down the road, like me, or a lot of other women who ain't with all that, who's honest, who's hardworking, who is feminine, just looking for a masculine leader, a masculine provider, someone who, and when I say provider, I'm not talking about just financial, someone that's a spiritual head. When you get with somebody like me, you sabotage it because you're not used to this type of woman. Your whole life, you've been used to women that resembles your mother, or resembles your aunt, or resembles your sisters, or resembles your cousins. You self-sabotage the relationship before you can end up being hurt again. It's your way of coping, and your coping skills suck. And so that and many reasons are why women like myself are choosing to remain single. See, it's not like in the 40s and 50s when women just stayed and dealt with the situation. It's not the fact that they were stronger and they loved harder. It's because they literally had no other choice. Back then, there wasn't a lot of opportunities for women financially. No one even took women. They were considered less than. Some of y'all still think this today. And so they had no choice but to stick around for the BS that the men are taking and dishing out to them. So when you say those things, like we're just modern women. No, we just have opportunity now to be treated better. And if you don't want to treat us better, then now we are in the financial position to do better for ourselves, to date ourselves, to love on ourselves. And don't get me started on the threat of dying alone. Unless you on some Romeo and Juliet type shit, we all gonna die alone. quality over quantity. I'd rather spend my years spending and loving myself, being hopeful, and putting people in my life that deserves to be in my life than to just have a man, to just be having a man. See, you all don't care what kind of man, as long as he a man. He can be a lazy man, he can be a broke man, he can be a lustful man, he can be an insecure man. All y'all care about is if a woman has a man. Y'all put that on the pedestal like that's her accolade in life. And I'm here to tell you that women of today is fed up just like myself. We are not going for it. If you are not healed, if you are not a man of God, if you're not trying to better me, if you're not trying to be in a position to be a leader, then you do not meet the qualifications. That's it. See, you also used to women not having standards because of this whole stigma. We gotta find a man, we gotta find a man, we gotta find a man. That back in the day we lax our standards, but it's time we tighten it up. We tighten it up. And that is why I and many other women are single.